you know, come in
Mosey on
whenever
in.
whenever they feel like it.
Okay. We got this.
Hello, chat.
Hello, friends. How y'all doing tonight? It's just me and Rick. Well, for now, anyway. More folks will probably mosey on in. How y'all doing? We are back to beats time. After TFF and everything after. Feels like it's been a long time.
Who's dumping bits on me?
That'd be Fingers.
On me.
Fingers is fantastic. Fantastic Fingers. Fingers throwing the bits.
Okay, something's wrong here.
What's up? I mean, it's hard to tell if something's off in this game because, I mean...
No, something's wrong with, something's wrong with transformation.
Oh, you're not transforming.
No, I am transforming. It's just
you
happening that when I'm not doing anything. Why is it? I think it's like responding to the controller for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. Everybody, maybe hold off on changing Wes into anything until...
Yeah, that's definitely responding to the controller. Why is it doing that?
Oh, that is so strange. A secret exploit. Well, actually, I have no idea where Stoker is. He's off on planet Vampire. Oh, y'all are trying to figure out the secret. Well, I'm not going to say anything. No, the word is not kangaroo. These are good guesses. Let's see. I don't think anyone's guessed it yet.
Let me go ahead and move that over.
Oh, okay. Dan, no more stream. Go home. So let's see, guesses so far. Kangaroo, Boomer, Facecam, and Live. Okay, Frax. Suppose the only way you can really find out is burn through those channel points trying stuff.
Okay,
making
now
kind of
it's
a-
not responding to controller so far as I can tell.
Well, it is okay. What do you usually use to morph it? As like a hotkey or something? Hey, Stokes.
Hello?
Chat discovered the secret form, but they don't know what word to use to make it transform.
Oh, that's fantastic. How'd they find it?
Just by a fluke. The transformation's acting up a little bit, but yeah. So the mystery only deepens. Naked, nice.
Oh, did someone say my favorite word?
Yeah, that's how we summoned you.
So how's Iron Chef going?
I've been trying to troubleshoot, so I haven't really started yet. And
Yeah,
also getting used to the controls again.
yeah.
Yeah, it has been a hot minute, hasn't it?
It's you know, I'm saying it feels like it's been all longer than it actually has because TFF and then everything that happened afterwards was such a freaking smorgasbord of occurrences.
That's a good phrase, a smorgasbord of occurrences.
Yeah, I got lots of them. I don't.
Lots of occurrences.
Yes, there's one right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. How you doing, Joker?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, Jonas?
Well, it's a little too cold in my apartment, but that's because I was a dumbass and forgot to turn on the heating.
Man, I'll trade you. It's a little too hot in here.
How hot is it?
So hot. Okay, so like we just got back like from dinner an hour or two ago,
Yeah.
and it was like 85. And that's not taking into account the humidity, of course.
Right. It's like 10,000% humidity out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Breathing water and, you know.
I have developed gills. So yeah. Live what?
Live. I'm just looking at the guesses people are putting forth for the realistic West. And no, it's
I
not
hate
realistic.
that
Good.
I kind of hate that I wasn't here to see it happen.
How much is polymorphing again? How many points is it?
$1 million.
$1 million. 5,000. Okay, so yeah, somebody with a lot of. Oh, hello.
Who just came in? It is Miller. It is Miller time, the time of the Millers.
What's my catchphrase? Eek, eek, squeak. Wait, no.
That's my catchphrase.
Hello! Wait, no.
Your catchphrase is like. Your catchphrase is like a piercing bird shriek, and then you just like massacre somebody with your talons. That's your catchphrase.
Yes, I like this.
Unfortunately, I do not have my macerating target here with me today.
Well, Miller, I'm pretty sure that maceration is not Twitch appropriate anyway.
Oh, do you want to, would you rather I masticate on the stream?
Miller.
Only if you use your mouth. Hey. Oh, all right. Anyway,
Hell.
how's it going, Miller? Oh, did you look at that video that about the GMTK guy talking about like making levels too hard?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. I watch his videos when they come out.
What did you think of it? Did you agree with him?
I mean, yeah, I agree with it. It's, yeah, you get very much caught up in your own head, and you're just like, you know, been staring at this level for 12 hours, and I keep looking at it, and it's not that hard where I can just go into it and solve it in like 30 seconds. Surely I'm not any smarter than anyone else in the world, so they'll be able to solve it just as quickly. You know, despite, you know, you're not considering the fact that you've been looking at it for 30 seconds and across multiple different versions.
Yeah.
Or you've been looking at it for, you know, 10 weeks or whatever.
I just think it's kind of fascinating because, like, I've only ever been on the player side of this. Like, I've never really developed anything. I was supposed to help out with this bunch's game jam last year, but I got sick. And it's just like, it just fascinates me because I've definitely had games where like the mechanic is only obvious in retrospect, and like even though it was clever, even though I eventually beat it, it was kind of unsatisfying just because it took investing more than was equivalent to the actual payoff. More. You want some more? But the whole theory kind of interests me because like you can be knowledgeable about how to make a game. You can know all about like, you know, the tools and the programming language and the mechanics, but like you also have to understand like what the actual experience is like for someone who's not you.
Yeah. That's why you need to have designers and developers.
Yeah.
But what if everyone is me? What if I'm a solipsist?
Or what if everyone's like me, where you're a technical designer and you do both of those things?
Yeah.
What if?
I'm trying to see if anyone's guessed it correctly yet. Let's see. Live action. Good guess. Good guess.
You're still trying to crack the code.
Can't believe you guys are just giving it away instead of. I was waiting to like hold this in our pocket for like months.
They found it by themselves.
It was accidental. Yeah.
Okay.
We did not give it away. Now they're trying to figure out how to intentionally trigger it, but they did it. They did it on their own.
Let's see.
Well, I don't think they did. I think Root Transformation was acting up.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, yeah, potatoes and you know what they say: potato chrysanthemum. Look, that's what they say.
I mean, I'm sure someone said that. Well,
Yeah, I did just now. Pay attention.
It's words to carve into a.
Your enemy's face.
Yeah, there you go. Words to carve into a book.
Honk honk. Snoo snoo me me.
That's Stoker's train, OC.
Yeah, that's my train sauna.
That's my... Oh, what would you call it? You wouldn't call it your Thomas the Tank Engine soda. That's too wordy. What's the country they live in?
England.
Do they live in England?
No.
Is that how it works?
No, because it's supposed to be like... I mean, it is very clearly England, but also it's like some parts of it are like East Russia or East Europe.
It's talking train England.
Listen, they live in Spagonia, just like
Spagonia.
just like in the Sonic games. It's Spagonia.
Sodor. Chat says it's called Sodor.
Sodor?
That's what I said, Spagonia.
How close is that to like Gondor and Mordor, huh?
It's just one door down.
All right. Get out. Get
Look, man, you can't hand me this stuff on a silver platter and then get upset with me when I take a bite out of it.
Okay, Sodor is between England and the Isle of Man.
Okay.
It's a fictional island, but that's where it is in the books.
A likely story.
Like, can you imagine if, like, I mean, just trying to think of an equivalent. Like, yeah, Sesame Street is between Cincinnati and Indianapolis in the fictional town of Sesamopolis.
Isn't Sesame Street just in New York?
Is it? Is that where it is?
Yeah,
I
Sesame
think it
Street
is.
is literally just in New York.
Is it just in New York? All right. That's. I wonder how I never realized that growing up. And.
I believe it's somewhere in the Bronx.
Really? Hold on, I have to Google this. I have to Google it because you're tromping on 80s territory. Just a second. Where is Sesame Street supposed to be? Okay, it's
Or
all
maybe
right.
the Queens.
You know what? You're right. It's in Manhattan. Okay, that's weird.
Related question. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Yeah.
How to get to Sesame Street?
You know, I mean, they were never like, you know, oh, hey, Oscar, let's go see the Empire State Building.
Yes, Jonas, because they live there. They don't do the tourist shit.
What I want to know is where's Fraggle Rock, because that's where I want to go.
I'm not Googling that one. You're on your own.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe you're
like
not
that.
helping. You're not helping Miller meet like Moki and Wembley and all them. Gobo.
I don't remember.
The
well,
Doozers.
I remember like Gobo's name. I don't remember the name of the other ones.
Yeah, well, apparently I remember a lot of them.
I remember like
I saw like 2 episodes of that show.
I watched it a lot when I was a kid.
I watched it intermittently because, as far as I know, if it was on our local PBS channel, it was never on.
No, see, that's the thing. It wasn't a PBS thing. It was like on HBO.
Yeah. I remember like I would see it like when I was at my grandparents' house, and they had cable, and they had like premium cable because my grandpa liked to watch sports. And I'd see
They had like
it,
Ultra Cable.
yeah. I would see it like going through channels, and like by the time I discovered it, I was already too old. I was already hitting that point. You know, like
They had cable so good they were seeing shows that still aren't out.
Yeah, thank you. That's like an SCP or something. But no, they like, you know how you hit a point when you're a kid where you're like, no, I don't like that cutesy stuff. I'm too cool for that. You know, like, at that point, like just before, you know, it's before puberty. that was when I discovered Fraggle Rock. So I would be interested, but I'd be like, no, I can't let them see me watching this. You know, I got a reputation.
You know them, the ones who are just like looking through your window right now, and they're like, "You're just watching the Fraggle Show."
There were cutesy shows like Poochie and stuff where like I was curious about it, but I was like, no, I can't watch this. It'll you know.
They're looking right through your window.
Well, okay,
It's like,
I'm
Jonas is watching Poochie.
I am. All right, you know what? Shut your face. No, I'm mostly talking about like my little brother would have actually made fun of me, and my parents probably wouldn't have cared, but somehow I needed to be macho around them too.
Mm-hmm.
But like kid macho, you know, not like you know what I'm talking about.
Nacho macho.
Yeah, nacho macho. All right, I'm using that. I needed to be nacho macho. I'll just say that to people and act like they know what I'm talking about. You know, that age where you're nacho macho, and they just kind of nod and they'll be like, "Yeah, yeah, I went through that." Nacho macho.
Good times.
You know, that's when you're 9 and you think you're macho. It's nacho macho.
I mean, that does actually seem
We should
like a pretty good descriptor.
I mean, just introduce that as like an actual like.
Yeah, that seems like a bougie kind of Tex-Mex place that would open up next to a gym.
Nacho macho. They've got like. They have like gross protein chips that aren't actual chips. They're made entirely out of like texture.
Carne asada protein powder.
Oh my god. That actually sounds good.
No, it doesn't.
But I love carne asada.
If you think that carne asada protein powder is a good idea, you're wrong.
How do you know, Stokes? You never tried it?
I don't know, Jonas. You know what else I've never tried? Ketchup on burritos.
See, you're missing out, man. You're missing. You do not know the bliss. You don't know the flavor. You haven't discovered it.
Jonas,
What?
are you a ketchup on burrito guy?
Not anymore. I don't do that anymore. but yeah, for a while I was.
Not since the war.
I just,
Your words. They're putting you on thin ice
hold on a
there,
second.
boy.
Okay, but wait. There's nothing in ketchup that you don't find in other tomato-based sauces.
Vinegar. You do not put vinegar or sugar on burritos.
I'm from California. Okay, we put everything on everything.
Jonas,
We also have really
you are the
small
real
portions.
monster.
We also have like pieces that are like little tiny things, and with little like fancy artsy drizzles on large plates. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I appreciate the milk is how you get rid of the spiciness. Very
Ron
nice.
Ron F says, I think the code is not kangaroo. Not nice. Yeah, you're not based like me. I'm based. Oh, you're based.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm acidic, so. Yeah.
So what?
Casalia Sharon says, I'm from California too. Ketchup is not something close to burrito. Lol. Don't tell them.
God, I wish I had that video saved somewhere. Oh no, would you believe a shrimp fried these rice?
We did it all the time in Berkeley. Yeah. Sure. It was a local specialty.
Mm-hmm. Now, you know, one thing I will accept as a non-traditional ingredient on burritos is sriracha.
Oh, nice. Every time I must have,
Sorry, go on.
I must have told you all about Kung Fu tacos, right?
That sounds real familiar to me, but I wouldn't know if anyone who isn't me would know.
Basically, it was a taco truck, but they used like Asian ingredients, and it was just stupid good. Okay, it was like street tacos, like those little ones that are kind of leathery, and they're only about like 4 or 5 inches diameter.
The level's called oh shit.
It's a good name.
But yeah, they'd use like that Korean bulgogi kind of meat. It was just, oh my god, it was so good.
So good.
so good. I miss California food trucks. There are ones up here, but like they never.
Yeah, California's creative cuisine is kind of a beast unto itself.
Okay, sometimes it can go horribly wrong. Like I've heard of and eaten fusion that isn't that good, but sometimes it's awesome.
When it's good, it's very, very good.
Fingers says if you crouch on the poop for 10 seconds, you get something. That's good life advice.
I'd say that's bad life advice. I mean, I suppose you could get something. I just don't know if it's something you'd want.
Cholera?
No.
Okay, crouch on the poop.
Crouch on the poop. Crouch on the... Okay, no.
You got new clothes.
All right.
Congratulations, your clothes are now dirty.
See? You learned a good life lesson.
I didn't learn a damn thing.
See? You're already learning. You've learned that sometimes you don't learn life lessons. Sometimes things just suck, and that's all there is to it.
Exactly. That's one you can't teach in a book.
Oh, too late, I did.
Ah, shit. I'm still getting over the idea that Sesame Street is a physical location. It's supposed to be like puppet space or something, right? I mean,
it's a metaphysical location.
The
No,
art director.
it's very real. Like, you know, when they had the time when the guy who used to run the general store passed away, and they had to explain to Big Bird what death was.
God, I remember that. I vividly remember that. That shit fucked me up. They could have just put him on the bus. They could have been, oh no, Mr. Hooper, he opened another store up in,
Jersey.
New Hampshire.
He went to a farm in upstate New York.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's supposed to teach kids about life and shit.
Yeah.
And death is a part of life.
I mean,
the last part.
No, I respect that they did that. I prefer that over Voltron, but it still messed me up. Like, it's better to like actually acknowledge it than like be like, oh yeah, you know, the character he's over, he's taking a vacation, you know. But still messed me up. Still, I'm both pleased and irritated.
You're pluritated.
Might never have to have a doctor look at it.
Talk to your doctor if you're having pluritations.
It says they did that scene in one take. The crew wanted to take another, and Cass was like, no, we can't do that an emotional take like that again.
Yeah. So now if it is not sweets.
Do the ninja pizza slices eat turtles?
Yes.
A question that mankind has been asking since the dawn of
Ninja pizza slices?
Yeah.
Yes. A question that we've been asking ever since 5 minutes ago.
Since the first pizzeria opened.
Oh, you've heard Peppino.
How dare. Just how dare.
Now they're making documents and like maintaining their guesses.
God.
Pepe Sylvia! Pepe Sylvia!
Never underestimate a zealous fan base. I respect it.
The legend of zealous fan base.
Yes.
I will underestimate them every single time
Rude.
until they start giving me money. Then I think they're gods.
Well,
Wow.
at least it's on the table. You know, yeah.
You know what else is on the table?
Okay.
The salt.
All right.
You know what else is on the table?
Okay.
The
Your
pepper.
favorite burrito seasoning, ketchup.
I'm never gonna live that down, am I?
Nope.
No,
Like
that's
even though I haven't done
terrible.
it, even though I haven't done it in years, the
Yeah,
fact that
well,
I did it at one point is just like
you did it once. It's an unforgivable sin.
it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you say you use ketchup in your barbecue, not in your barbecue sauce, but on your actual barbecue itself,
Take
use
like
ketchup. People people will kill you in Texas.
get like a filet mignon and be like, you know what this needs? Some cheap ass ketchup. And then just like you have your own little bottle you take out of like your backpack and just be like, oh yeah, look at that nasty shit all over my choice steak. And just like eat it real slowly while I'm making like a big shit-eating grin at everyone in the restaurant. You got topping. That's how I would do it.
Jonas, why are you being a triple Hitler?
Oh my god. No. My own brother, he's hardcore about like steaks and stuff. He doesn't like any sauce on them. Like I was like he made a steak for us one time. He's big into grilling, and like he made a steak for me and Dad one time, and like I was like putting like a little, just like a dab of horseradish on it, and he was like, it doesn't need that. It doesn't need that.
It doesn't.
I don't know. That's fair. That's fair. But I did it anyway, and I relished in the sacrilege. Yeah.
A well-made steak doesn't need anything to disguise its flavor. And if you put anything on it, you are doing exactly that, disguising its flavor.
You can't reach him. He's too far gone. He's tasted the forbidden ketchup.
He's tasted the mouth-burning heat. The kind of spice that assassinates kings.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I was
It's
looking at what was it, Stoker? It was like dried like reapers or something like that. And I was like,
Oh,
Stoker-
yeah.
And I was like,
And you
Stoker,
were
talk
like-
me.
You were like, talk me out of this, and this one time I actually listened to the angel on my shoulder, and I'm like, Jonas, you shouldn't do that.
Like it was like a third of the heat of actual pepper spray. And I was like, oh, I want to do this. I conceptually want to do this. Some part of me is in love with the idea of this, and perhaps Stoker saved me from a burning fate.
A burning face.
I don't know what my upper limit is on like pepper heat, but that would probably be too much.
You're like, I can't feel my anything.
I can't feel my soul anymore. It's gone.
Burned out of me.
Spice so high you can fold space.
Very nice.
All right. Alright, who do we got? Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
The art in this game is something else.
No, it really is. Like,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's a Dark Link situation.
what do you do when your enemy is you?
Oh god, it's like melting.
Why is the enemy you?
Why not?
All right, fair enough.
Give me 37 good reasons why not.
1, 2,
That
thing
you gave me.
3 through 35.
I just
36.
noticed also his health bar on the top right, there's like skin color goop dripping out of the
Ew.
hats.
Yep.
Is it like a cheese clone?
He's like Clayface, man.
It's dope face.
Doofus. March?
What is my character arc? Stoker, did I send you that video that's like learn the monotonic scale?
I don't know. Oh,
Uh,
That's a lot.
You gotta get in line.
this whole game is a lot.
Oh.
Don't like it.
That was fantastic.
Hey, hold on a second.
You know what this feels like? Have any of you ever heard of like Spike and Mexican Twisted Animation Festival? I don't think it's around anymore, but
I mean, it wouldn't need to be anymore now we have YouTube.
that's fair. But you know what I'm talking about, right, Stoker?
Yeah, I know Spike and Mike. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was
not
like
personally, but
It was
yeah.
like an indie animation festival with like back in the 90s.
Frederick says if you get all the secret items in each level, the ones behind the janitor doors, you get the good ending. I don't know what the good ending is.
But yeah, Spike and Mike, they did a lot of stuff. Like, they premiered a lot of stuff that was like, I would assume some of it was done by actual professionals, but some of it was just like really out of left field, just random weird shit that looks very indie. And I feel like this would be right at home there, this kind of style.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of the stuff that was debuted there ended up becoming actual full-on, like, animated series.
Yeah, like Beavis and Butthead. That's right.
Yeah, well, I mean, even more mainstream stuff than that. The Rugrats debuted there.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Wow.
And I'm wanting to say the Powerpuff Girls did too, back when they were called the Kick-Ass Girls.
That's right. God.
Shitty cook.
Okay.
I really missed that scene because, like, it was such an experience, you know, just seeing all that for the first time. That just the unimaginably weird ass shit that animators can come up with.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're raising like Disney and Warner Brothers, you only have a limited sense of like how weird it can get in that medium.
I mean, Rugrats fits in that.
Yeah,
You know, Rugrats, the surreal horror series. Time to find this, not Peppino again.
Boxer, I guess, is feral. That is not.
His name is Onipop.
Day and age, nope. High definition, nope. Bat, car shards.
I mean,
I don't even
What about-
remember what
What
the
about no
keyword is.
Pinot?
No peanut. That's after the accident.
Oh no! If you ever want to see some examples of like indie 90s animation, I have a couple of actually 80s and 90s, just like really odd junk drawer stuff. I have a couple of
What
these.
about freaking Don Hirschfeld and
Don Hirschfeld.
that other guy. What's his name? I'm trying to think of it. The guy with the your face thing. You remember your face?
I'm
You remember that, right?
not sure.
Say yes.
Well, more specifics.
He did a bunch of stuff. Bill Plimpton.
Bill Plimpton. Oh my God, he was so strange. Remember he did the kissing one?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Or what about just some of the weird ass shit that was on MTV in general, like Eon Flux, the original
Oh my God,
Eon
with
Flux.
with the flytrap eye.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
It was
man,
a strange time.
it was a wonderfully strange time.
like there was just a point where like they were basically like they were trying to be edgy, and they were like it wasn't like modern edgy. It was like, let's do something art house. And I guess there were executives at the time who were like, yeah, this will get people interested. And there was, it really was like, there really was a vibe, a certain vibe. And I'm just saying this like I don't have an example handy, but it was great. Some of the ideas were just there. Okay, Stoker, do you remember Dr. Ngodatu?
I'm sorry, do I remember what?
Dr. Ngodatu.
No, I don't remember that one.
Let me. It was on Tracy Ullman, and it was so fucking strange. Let me find you up.
Oh, you've almost killed yourself. Well done.
Hold on. Let me find an example for
There's
you.
a lot going on in this fight.
Yeah. Sure. Hang on. I'm gonna put this in the chat for people to check out later. It's just a fucking.
Oh, good. You succeeded in killing your... Well, never mind. There's more. Of course, there's more.
Nope. Phase 2. Well, phase 1.5.
I really like when he's just a brain and he's running around with his arms in the air.
Right.
And he's just a brain head. He looks so panicky. It's great. Oh, hey, Jonas.
What?
Did you notice that chef in the upper right in the background?
Yeah.
What's he
He's speaking
saying?
your language.
What's he saying? Cool.
Write that down. That'll be a quiz. I wonder if that's an actual cipher.
Oh no, Stoker, there's been a mistranslation here. That's not Stokerish, or that's not Jonas gibberish. That's bottom.
The correct term.
That took me too long.
Nice. The correct term is Jonish. Thank you.
Jonas.
Don't insult my people.
I enjoy the people in the background who are apparently struggling to escape from bags.
Yeah, I was
presumably
looking at-
because they're. Oh wow,
God,
that
this just gets more.
Every copy of Pizza Tower is personalized.
Oh shit.
oh
giving me
man,
anxiety
did you
on
ever
my
play
play.
Dynamite Heady, Rick?
Nope.
There's a level in Dynamite Heady that is not entirely dissimilar to this.
This absolutely gives me anxiety.
Why? It's only being chased through a terrible labyrinth by a giant hit.
Where's your
pizza? Do not enter, not inside. Do enter, not inside.
Yeah, it's okay.
Free drink.
I like how this is sort of like turning into casual nightmare fuel. Oh shit, did somebody get it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Dracula corrected to show me the goods.
Okay.
Dracula could... No, Dracula would be something I'd put in my stream if I did something like this.
Oh my God, Stoker, we gotta. If you ever do that, we need to. You, me, and Miller will come up with some interesting morphs for you.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, hey, it's that guy.
We gotta do the eyeball one.
Yes. 150% yes.
Now we're here at staff only.
P rank. P is for pizza.
Yeah, you need to keep a combo for the entirety of the level and collect everything.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, they're hugging. Oh no, King Ghost. King of the zombie ghosts.
Oh man, War.
Excuse me.
War is one of, I think people are saying War is one of the best levels in the game.
Yes. War pizza.
Pizza War. There's so much in this game. Oh boy.
See, it's like casual nightmare fuel. It's like oh
my god, oh, it's just fucking
Chuck E. Cheese.
No, yeah, Freddy Fazbear or whatever.
What's with like Mushroom Slender Man back there?
You
have
cannot
many
kill me
questions.
in a way that matters. Decay exists as an extant form of life.
I'm fucking scared of you.
Wait, did Dracula actually? No.
Did he Dractually?
That doesn't actually work. Hold on. Let me 1 second.
What?
I have plenty of channel points. I'll give it a try.
Finger says, I want to see if Rick gets the special thing.
Yeah, seriously.
What might be the special thing? I wonder. Oh, you're being chased by Mushroom Slender Man now. Well, this really is just Freddy Fazbear's, huh?
I keep wanting to say, "Don't hug me, I'm scared," and I'm like, "No, that's the wrong thing."
No, the other nightmare fuel thing that revolves around childhood.
God, there's just one.
Yeah.
Or two.
Ya da 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 da.
Oh, Stoker, are you caught up on Stranger Things? How much have you watched of Stranger Things?
I've watched like a season and a half.
Okay, all right, then I won't spoil anything. Yeah.
I haven't decided if I want to continue, so I'll let you know if you can spoil it.
No, that's fair. That's
I'm
fair.
looking at this arcade cabinet that I have set up here.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza Tower Defense. It's not a game, is it? Can you actually?
No,
Oh,
it's just a
okay.
background element.
Oh, okay.
Pizza Boy Tank.
A 6-player arcade game, Tower Defense. That would be interesting.
You know, when I first heard about Pizza Tower, I assumed it was going to be a tower defense game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, pineapple.
You can't judge a book by its cover, Stoker Bramwell. See,
Bram
I'm sure you're not.
Stoker well.
Federic says it's not a tower defense game, it's a tower attack game.
You know what? That's fair. None of that. You're not allowed to be sleepy.
Long guy.
Nope. No sleepy for you, mister.
Oh god, here he comes.
There's something about the pace of this that, like, it can easily shift gears from, like, amusing to utterly anxious. There's probably that crazed expression, too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
What the hell? What just happened?
They jump scared me because I got caught.
So this really is just Freddy Fazbear's. Stoker, I barely know her.
Nice. That should be on, like, a t-shirt or something you have at cons.
God, I would wear that at cons. You know I would.
Mm-hmm.
That combo was not bad, but not great either. I rated 3.6. I guess Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't the first thing to do, like, Haunted Chuck E. Cheese.
I mean,
Or,
the first thing to do Haunted Chuck E. Cheese was that Chuck E. Cheese that was haunted.
What's it think, area? Wasn't there a Goosebumps that was kind of like that? Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
or,
Well, I mean, there was a Goosebumps called Say Cheese and Die, but that was one of those, like, cursed camera things.
Right. No, I feel like there was a Goosebumps episode that, like a haunted amusement park or something like that.
Oh, One Day at Horrorland.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, I feel like I seem to remember, like, haunted animatronics. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Oh, there
didn't-
were some of those in one called A Shocker on Shock Street.
Right. I wasn't like
shocker.
in the case of Goosebumps. It was my brother who was the big fan, so I kind of like I only osmosed it sort of like indirectly through him.
Yeah, and that was back during the time when, like, anything that he liked, you hated on
I did.
principle, and vice versa, right?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah.
See, I didn't read or watch a lot of Goosebumps. The stuff I grew up on was Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which was had terrifying illustrations and then very silly, not scary stories.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay. The thing about the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, the stories themselves, okay, other than the illustrations being creepy, you really had to, like, act them out to, you know, to make
Yeah,
it
those
scary.
are the kind of stories you have to tell around the campfire at, like,
Right.
like summer camp or something.
Yeah, which we did, and it was, well, not me, but like my counselors did, and good times. Because, you know, there's a certain, even when you're not really, it was almost like a thriller. Like we weren't really scared by the stories, but we liked being scared by the jump scare kind of stuff. You know, that was fun. You know, the junior counselors sneak up behind us and go, there we go, and scatter. And,
Wow,
Reaching the
Twitch
grunt.
Discord would not let that through.
yeah.
Region of the Grunt says there was a Dexter's Lab episode with creepy animatronics chasing after him for taking too many tickets.
Oh yeah, there was. It was
See,
like
now that's just making me think, why has there never been a Scooby-Doo, like... Five
There
Nights
was,
at
like-
Freddy's? Like, of all the things Scooby-Doo has crossed over with, why not other horror media?
Well, they had to they had to go through so many tropes, you know, before they.
Ah, yes, the trope of John Cena and Kiss.
Well, I don't know.
Truly, those were tropes.
Like I
they did Elvira.
all right. You know what? You're the bird. Okay.
It's not fair that guy gets to go through the walls.
It isn't. But No, I'm remembering the Dexter one now. He was like a very like he was a chubby yellow rat, and he had like moobs and chest hair. And he sang kind of like Jimmy Durante.
How the hell does Dracula? Okay, all right.
Oh, did it work again?
It actually worked. I don't believe that. That's ridiculous.
I looked away. I did not see it.
That's not the fucking word, though. It's not.
It's not supposed to be Dracula. We don't know why Dracula is activating it. Draculating it.
Like, it's not
I
even
think
close.
this next version I'm gonna do, because Rick needs some graphical updates, as people have noticed with the invisibility thing. Probably gonna change that autocorrection algorithm. It's not great.
Can you imagine like a mini game where people compete to change Weston or something? I don't know exactly how that would work, but it'd be funny.
How would it work?
Like this.
Wait, make a mini game out of it?
Yeah, or something like that. Like I'm not sure how exactly. Like, don't they make mini games like simple games in Twitch, like bots that do stuff like that, like compete with channel points to blah 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 blah, or something like that.
I mean,
I love when they blah,
but
blah,
usually
blah,
they're
blah.
very simple and they have to be very specifically developed.
Oh my god, this almost sucks.
Turns out Twitch
wrong
integration is
with
hard
it?
sometimes. Just look at what was happening to Cult of the Lamb when that came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember that time. Back in the fall of '46.
Oh, the French.
Yeah, the French.
And I still don't know if they fixed it so like if it takes the channel point redemption off of your channel automatically.
Dope. Oh, Dragon West is slightly transparent. Oh, it's because of the
Yeah.
king.
Yeah, we still have some technical stuff to work out, y'all. Stoker was
Yeah,
sounding
for
like
some
one of my
reason
elderly
the-
uncles.
The thing we were using before to make the window invisible or see-through does for some reason not work on Windows 11. I don't
Wait.
know why.
Are you using like an alpha function or?
No, so you're using a trick in gun.
All right.
Using a trick in Windows. What is it? It's the DWAM API. DWM API. It's you tell the window that it needs to have a negative dimension, and that makes it invisible for some
Really?
reason. Yeah.
Weird. I mean, you could. Well, I was gonna say you could just do like a green screen effect, but
Well, that's what Rick has right now, and that's
Oh,
why
that's
you're
right.
getting the characters are kind of see-through sometimes because he has a blue screen.
all right. Interesting.
See, now you're playing the Nick Cage movie of this trope, where he just pulls out a gun and starts shooting them.
Or the Sam Raimi version. That would definitely be a Sam Raimi move.
Do you know I found
Quentin
out
Tarantino
today? I found out today that after Warner Brothers got rid of Tim Burton for the Batman movies, they had the option of hiring Sam Raimi, and they turned him down.
No, oh, that would have been amazing. I would have watched the hell out of that.
Can you imagine?
Has he done any superhero stuff since Spider-Man?
Well, he did the most recent Doctor Strange movie,
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
which I've heard rather mixed things about, admittedly.
Okay. I'm not going to spoil anything, but all things considered, considering that he has a very specific idiosyncratic style, and he was working for a studio that itself usually wants to have a lot of clamped down creative control over their movies with a lot of big name actors. I think it turned out okay, personally. Is it a
It's
plus?
a fair amount of qualification, though, you have to admit.
I liked it, but I like Sam Raimi's style. I like how just like preposterous it is, and just how like, you know, it's like the same reason I like Tarantino. It's just like you can tell these guys spent a lot of time just like hanging out in the video store watching complete, you know,
nonsense.
yeah. Just
See, I agree for the most part on most creators. It's just like Tim Burton is definitely one I can think of where it's just like, no, his style is too much.
Yeah.
It's too distracting.
Apparently, Tim Burton watched a lot of like German Expressionist films, so that's where his stuff comes from.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you ever see the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, that just is Tim Burton's style.
Yeah.
But no, Burton's one of those people where there's a balance between
there's a dial and you can go too far.
yes, and sometimes he knows when to quit and sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah,
it varies wildly from movie to movie with him.
Chaotic Exist, to be fair, I think we found Dracula Fair and Square it would only be just to give us the actual code word. I don't know. What do you guys think?
'Tis not my call. I shall leave that to others. Well, don't everybody speak up at once.
I mean, I'm not gonna just say it. I'm waiting for somebody else.
I don't even remember what it is.
I do. I was watching on Discord.
I was here 5,000 years ago when this human failed.
Cherry face.
Yes, Jonas.
Here, I'll copy and paste it. 1 second.
Okay.
I can find it.
War never changes.
And he is going to give you a gun from the start.
There it is.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. Main problem chat has is they're not being absurd enough.
We're jerks. Oh great, it's like the ending of Metroid now.
Except there are time extensions.
Yeah, well, I'd rather have time extensions than hair extensions.
Ayo.
Okay, that's not.
This is one of the ones where I saw a video on YouTube of somebody doing this level and getting the P level on it, and man, does it look good.
Oh my god. You know, if I was playing this, honestly, I'd be content with like whatever mediocre score I get as long as I actually beat it. Like, I don't think I could go for this feels like a nightmare for completionists.
Or a dream come true, depending on how you look at it.
Well, I know one guy who, oh,
and then you're kicked out of the level.
oh man, that's horrible. Realistic. Goobers.
No, it wouldn't be goobers, it's googers. That's the term. Is something wrong, Jonas?
Cougar should be an alias for the big cougar Mommy West.
I mean, listen.
I mean, no.
It's like vetoing that forever.
Miller's like, absolutely not.
Cougar is a real term. No, it's a real term. Don't Google it. Really,
Don't
just don't.
Google it.
Thank you. When did you start on that kick anyway? Was it during Played Up?
I think so, because
Yeah.
that was when you made that drawing that was like,
Yeah.
Stoker learned a new word!
Yes.
And I was like, hee hee hee.
If you want to safely search it, search for it on like Urban Dictionary.
Why would you not just Google it? What? Is there NSFW Google content out there that I'm not aware of?
Probably. Yeah, I feel like a term like that is just, it's one of those terms where it's like you don't know what's out there, but do you really want to?
Yes.
Of course you do. It's like how you don't want to ever Google like certain eyeball diseases or, shit like that.
I'm literally going to put in the phrase certain eyeball diseases.
This is a very red character. It says, when I look it up, it's just me, Helen M. Cougar. That's not her actual last name, is it?
That would be really funny.
I distinctly remember when I was a kid and Yellow Pages were still a thing, we looked up the local one for our area code, and we occasionally had need to actually look in there, but sometimes me and my brother would just randomly turn to pages, and we found and were greatly amused by a guy named Joe. I still don't know how to say his last name, Shitrit, but we just called him Joe Shitrit, and we thought that was endlessly hilarious because I was 11 and he was 7.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Shire.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh no, Rick!
So how is this the best level?
This is the best level?
Apparently, according to Miller.
Explain yourself, Miller.
Yeah, Miller.
I don't know. I just heard a lot. Maybe they're talking more about the music. I've definitely paid a lot more attention to the music for this game. Or maybe it is one of those levels where it's just like, all right, this is your graduation to the big leagues. You have to get good by this point.
Well, too bad.
Rick's like, no, I refuse.
I'm gonna search Helen M. Google. Okay, she's a lawyer. Got it. Yeah, that was her from there.
Oh, Frederick says in the chat he thinks you skipped one level on the left side of the hub and it's easier than this one. I have no idea.
Yeah, there should be 3 levels in this area. I'm Adrian says maybe it's one of those levels where you either drop off or attain enlightenment. Yeah, probably.
Ask not for whom the Googer googs, it googs for thee. I don't care if we've moved on in the conversation, damn it.
But don't ask Rick to P-rank this.
Don't ask Rick to pee, that's just very personal.
Oh my god.
Oh hey, it's the War of the Worlds alien sound. Which gets used in a lot of media, actually, but it was originally used in the War of the Worlds, and that's what I associate it with. So there.
That's fair. God, what is this game? I swear to God. I'm really curious what the final level's gonna be like, unless this is it.
Nah, there's got to be more.
I'm just curious as to like the sheer amount of like madness this game can achieve before it's done.
It can achieve a lot, I'm sure.
Goo God damn it.
Which War of the Worlds? The first movie version from the 1950s. The one whose main character was named, I shit you not, Clayton Forrester.
That is such a like 1930s, 1940s name.
Well, you know why that's funny, right?
I know why that's funny.
Rick does. Rick knows why that's funny.
That was funny.
Because Dr. Clayton Forrester.
Oh, that's right.
Dr. Forrester and TV's Frank. I remember I hadn't seen the 50s War of the Worlds in many, many years, so I'd forgotten that. And then when I rewatched it, I was like, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I had forgotten that was a deep cut nerd reference. Because in the book, you know, the protagonist of the War of the Worlds doesn't have a name, just like, you know, in the Time Machine. In the Time Machine, he's just called the Time Traveler, and I forget what he's called in frickin' War of the Worlds.
He's called Dude Man Bro.
Dude Man Bro, I remember him well. He's called Jerry.
He's called Jerry.
Wait, did those not Peprinos croak or rivet?
What?
The fake Pepinos, they ribbit.
His name is John Cena.
His name is John Cena.
No, come on.
Oh, this is brutal.
You lost so much time on that one rat.
Yeah, I know.
I like that little doot-doot music we just got. Some good dootin'. You can quote me on that. Stoker Bramwell says that was some darn good dootin'.
Kind of going into the prospector there.
You darn tootin', that's good dootin'.
I want to make a game with just for that voice, just so you can be the prospector for some reason.
It's even better if there's like no reason for there to be an old-timey prospector in this game, but there just is.
It's like set in the future or something, and then you just run into the prospector.
Like, grab that guy.
We need to
Can't
make
do
a
that
game
fast.
based strictly on like our favorite voice roles. Like you can be the prospector, and I'll be like, I'll be this guy, you know, this guy. Kind of down here doing a thing. He's the boss. He's kind of hairy and gross, and you know, he's this guy.
He is that guy.
Let's call him Harry. I'm Harry. No, that's not a descriptor. Well, it is, but you know, I'm also Harry.
I can't. I don't have time to do this.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Nope. I refuse.
Actually, I'll be right back. Hang on a second.
Very well.
Yeah, first time. Get that Red Baron out of here.
You don't like Red Baron pizza?
Do not like Red Baron.
Well,
It's pretty bad.
there's worse.
Tombstone? Yeah.
There's worse.
I have not found anything worse than Tombstone yet.
It's out there. Waiting. Watching. Biding its time. Biting its fingernails. It's nervous. Ooh.
I don't think it's a John in this level. I think you just exit. Or you could go on lap 2.
Somehow got a B on that.
Mr. Stick. Wait, so is his name Breadstick?
I think, am I right?
Oh, shit. What
Yeah, I
happened?
think we have a winner!
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Someone in chat figured it out!
Well done.
That is, however, just one of the, 4 words that it's programmed to respond to?
I
5.
put 6 in there.
6, okay. So, you found one of them. Well done.
Why can't I do that?
You know what, Rick? I think you can do that. You just have to believe in yourself.
You just believe!
You know what? The next time y'all add another new form, let me know, because if someone correctly guesses it, I'll do this, guys.
That's easy for you to say.
That is easy for you to say and a little harder to carry out.
Well, just let me know when you do the new form.
Finally. Why is that so hard?
So there aren't other forms, just other keywords that morph the same form.
Yeah, so several of the forms have aliases for them that, two different words get to the same thing. Like, you can say dragon or you can say Qualton, and they'll give you the same thing.
Right.
And that's not because of the autocorrector, it's because it just has 2 different names.
We did
Right.
that
You
to
could-
make
you could
life
say
better
Pikachu.
for y'all.
You could say Pikachu or you could say Jenna.
You know, it's like the secret menu in and out. But instead of a burger, you get a hot Pikachu.
Man,
You could say Pondon
We are-
or I forget what the actual species name is.
Danru.
Dunru. Yeah.
listen, we are really missing out if the options were burger or hot Pikachu. We are really missing out in this reality.
Yes, character Netflix adaptation was one of them.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Rick Griffin, the Netflix adaptation.
I'm wondering, Rick, is there any studio you would actually trust with doing like a House Pets animated adaptation? Because I'm thinking here, like, if Spindlehorse did it, and I'm like, wait, no, actually, I don't know if Spindlehorse would be right for it.
I couldn't. I could see the ones who just did the Lackadaisy animation doing pretty good by it.
Who was that?
I don't know if that's a company or if it's just people who.
Yeah, I think it
So-
really was just a group of
I know-
very
okay.
dedicated animators.
I know Ashley was involved. I know Fable Siegel was involved. No, I'm actually sure who else. I still need to watch it.
Oh, you should. It's very cute.
It's on my list. There's a bunch of stuff that like that's on my watch later list now.
I still haven't watched the second of Fox in Space yet.
Yeah, same.
Hold on here. Iron Circus Animation, that's in the credits.
Oh, I know who that is.
Oh, do you now?
That's Carla Trotman.
Oh, is it now?
Their only credit is the Lackadaisy animated.
Yeah, well, she's done stuff in like other media, like comics and such.
Would love that to be like her resume. She's done stuff.
Yeah, thank you. No, God, I met her. I met her at Comic Con years ago. That's right, her and her boyfriend. I don't know if he's still her boyfriend. But yeah, she's really talented.
You met her during the before times.
Yeah.
Right, director Fable Siegel and Iron Circus. Okay. With this being their first animated project.
Yeah, but Fable's done other animated stuff. I know that. And Carla's done stuff in like comics. Like she's been at it a long time.
Federic says he didn't like the Lackadaisy animated style, to be honest. I thought it was pretty good. The only thing that distracted me is, especially in some of the earlier scenes, and sort of disparately throughout, you'll find scenes where they didn't do a very good job on the cleanup, and you can still see
That was
a very
apparently
noticeable sketch layer.
that was apparently an intentional choice.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, yeah,
I don't
but
care
what I'm
if it's
saying,
intentional. It doesn't mean I can't
Well,
say it's
yeah.
bad.
yes, but what I'm saying is, it's not that they didn't do a very good job. It's that they intentionally left the lines in.
That's funny. That has to be something.
Like, you're allowed to not like it. I'm just saying you can't say it's a bad job if it was the intended effect.
Actually, Stoker's wrong. You're forbidden.
It's interesting because I was looking at it and I was thinking about it, and I'm just like, when they do it on the faces, it is fine because it makes the faces look like they have more detail and it makes them look more distinct and stuff. Like, I think that's fine. But when I can see their hands and then I can see somebody draw the little sausages for where each digit needs to be of the finger, I'm just like, nah.
Interesting.
I don't like that. That looks like you forgot to clean that up.
I can't believe that you don't like their little sausage digits, Miller.
I don't like it. I don't like it when I look at their hand and I can see the sketch where it's just a square with a cross in it in order to get the proportion, and I'm just like, no, that shouldn't be in the final product still.
Why you gotta be such a hater, Miller?
Yeah.
Sitting there drinking your haterade?
Yeah.
Because I've never seen a diamond in the rain. Wait, no, that's Bad Guys. That's the hater song. That's Taylor Swift, isn't it?
I didn't even get what you were going for a second. It just felt like a total non sequitur to me, and I was like, shit, should I have a response to this?
Ty says if it takes away from the story and immersion, it shouldn't be there. Yeah, that's the main thing, is it makes me think, oh right, this is animated by a person, here's how they did it, and here's how I think they might have made a mistake, and it takes me out of like just experiencing it as its own story.
Haterade.
But Miller, how are you gonna know it's not AI? A million other ways, at least for now.
I mean, if it was AI, there'd be like a bunch of extra fingers.
Yeah, except they fixed that.
Many extra sausages.
Did they fix the finger thing?
There's a few generation models now that make perfectly fine looking hands.
Oh my god.
Yes. Now they just have to fix the other 10,000 things they can't do correctly.
I mean, yeah. But it's one of those things where it's like I think it was Tom Scott was talking about it, and he was saying like, I don't know what edge of this technology we're on right now, right? It's all technology is an S curve, right? Where there's a slow up growth as it's sort of a niche thing that people don't really care about, and then it explodes in growth, and then it plateaus when we reach sort of our conceptual limit of what we're able to do with it.
Right, it approaches.
And we don't know where we are right now on the AI stuff. Are we ramping up right now, or is it just like, hey, we found these general models, and then that's all we're going to be able to do?
We're gonna invent like actual, like true computer intelligence, and it'll be like, it'll be like, what do you want me to do? I can solve, every problem in the universe, and the guys will be like, well, we like anime girls, and we really want you to kind of make some for us, but they have to be in such and such style.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, we want anime titties.
It's like, but I can solve world hunger. Don't you want that? And the guy's like,
Only if it involves anime titties.
The robot's like, maybe Roko's basilisk had a point.
Oh boy.
This is probably fine, right? Oh, pardon me. Have a few questions about that.
Decent. Outside.
Pepino versus Pizza Face.
The time has come at last.
This is also one of those songs that's really good. This song is called Unexpectancy.
Give me a sec.
Hey, take that. Dracula.
He's pooping out little cheese puffs.
Hate when that happens.
So we were joking that like for the realist, if you boop the realistic West, the hand, the glove hand looks like Master Hand from like Smash, and then they just start getting in a fight.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, alas.
R.I. pizza.
Pizza, ripping pepperoni.
It was the death. You deserve a roll lead. Siren says boop realistic West, and it's the painted hand from Monty Python.
Or it's just the foot. Like you see the glove start moving, and then the foot just intercepts like.
Yes, the hand comes in, gives a little pet, and then it just goes, now get on with it!
I could think of so many like useless redeems animations that would be like far too much work for it to be practical. But my brain's still like just in the service of absurdism. It comes up with it anyway.
Oh, I bet you could, Jonas.
No,
bet
I
If that's
really
the kind
do.
of avatar you want to make, then that's the kind of avatar you can make.
Miller, it's so much easier to just whine about it and have someone else do it.
He has a point. No, he's got a point.
He really does have a point there. No, the thing is, like, I think it was it you that said it? Probably was you, but like somebody said that like if it's distracting from the actual gameplay, from the actual thing that you're supposed to be looking at, that it's probably not working. It's probably not like what you want.
Yeah, I've probably been more opinionated about that, but I've kind of loosened up on that. I'm just like, I mean, that's not the thing I would want, but I've seen people who have that and like it works really well for them and it is actually entertaining.
Yeah, no, like I've been to some Twitch channels. Like I'm slowly becoming acquainted with more and more furry VTubers and for like furry adjacent ones. And they have
Pick
so
that
much
pizza up.
Nice.
What?
The hell? What is this game? My God.
Pizza Face was a mecha?
Just like Men in Black. But just like Men in Black. But no, I've seen some really insane shit that some of these folks have implemented. And well, it's probably a nightmare to program, but like I'm talking like stuff that like temporarily blocks out the entire screen with just effects and crap.
No, that sounds annoying.
I find the absurdist in me finds it amusing, and
He's attacking you with your own TV.
Nice. And the chat seems to eat it up, but I can totally see the argument for it being too much, quote unquote. I just subscribed to Whiskey Dingo. Very high energy. I like it, but definitely. Oh my god.
Rush.
Whoa. You've hurt Peppino 10 times.
Take out half their health bar with a single hit.
Yeah, some of the VTuber models, like the live 2D ones and the 3D ones, are just insane. The amount of just like work that goes into those things.
Yeah, I love it. Especially when they're like super cute.
Like there are ones where like I'm not
Super
even actually
cuties.
sure. Yeah, like it. Now there are ones where like I'm not even sure how the expressions work because, like I don't know if it's like a foot pedal or something because I know one where
It's usually that they have a webcam on themselves and that it's doing AI face technology to actually get their expression decoded into some feature points and then make the modeled face mimic those feature points.
time to be alive.
So it is very much more puppeteering than it is like I don't know, manually controlling it. I
want to do that. I want to get into that. I want to find out how the hell that all works and just fucking do it.
Start from the beginning.
Oh,
Yay.
shit. I was afraid it would be that.
Oh, this is mean. Oh, that's mean.
I like the part where he's got like the Pac-Man mouth and it's a slice. That's good. Like right there, that's good.
Ritual Neo. All right. Well, I'll Google him sometime.
Yeah. No, like I was saying earlier, I used to be more opinionated about having avatars that like took up the full screen and distracted from the gameplay and all that kind of stuff, but it's like I think my problem with it is a lot of the ones that I had seen before that were basically just furry flavored booby streamers.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's hilarious.
You say that as if there's something wrong with it.
Oh my God.
There is.
What's wrong with it, Miller?
So, who is this guy, actually? I feel like we're supposed to recognize him.
So this is the guy who like actually runs the pizza tower. Pizza Face is just like his
Is this the final boss?
mascot or something?
Yeah,
Huh?
but like, have we seen him before now?
No.
Well, we've seen like
Okay.
those standees.
Oh,
That's
I
that
see.
guy.
Okay.
Is he the final boss or?
I mean, presumably.
I mean, this whole thing is the final boss.
Okay. I mean, I honestly wasn't.
That's why you have those four that you're facing at the end that he grabs from the bottom of the screen, and then Peppino screams at them. It's because it's the boss rush.
Right. I guess this does feel kind of final boss-ish.
better because you can charge up the gun.
Yes, I know. Not worth it.
Of course,
He's been pushed to the edge.
He's had too much.
He's a pizza chef on the edge.
Why pay for the whole pizza when all you'll need is the edge? It's like, I ordered breadsticks, not a pizza with no inside.
Did you see that like April Fool's joke pizza was just like the flavor ring or whatever, and it was just the stuffed crust.
The one I remember seeing was corn on the cob crust.
Oh my god!
Where it's literally just the crust is made of like acorns on the cobs, just stuck in a circle.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Even I'm not that corny.
Oh, it's only gets more.
Man, I want pizza.
This game works. All right. The noise.
So what was the name of that place where people at TF are ordering the 4-foot pizza or whatever?
I showed you guys that, or I thought I showed you guys that place. It sucks. I've been there. The pizza tastes terrible.
I think you told us. I don't think you.
We
showed us.
passed
Did
it,
we-
I think, at
Oh,
one
we
point
went
on the
past
street.
it. That's
But
right.
what was the name?
It's like, I think it's just called like Monster Pizza or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, their pizza boxes had like a Crypt Keeper looking pizza slice on it.
God. Serious pizza.
Okay.
So
Nah, Miller took us to a real pizza place. Oh boy, I'm gonna be thinking about that for years.
I've never had pesto on pizza before, and by God, is it delicious.
really, you've never?
Life changing.
Wow.
It's one of those things where it's like, why have I not ever had that? Like, that seems so correct.
So there's a place. I don't know if it still exists, but it was called Escape from New York Pizza over in the Mission in San Francisco, and they had one that was like pesto pizza with like tiny little slivered slices of potato, like really thin sliced potato, and you wouldn't think it would work, but it does. I mean, it's grotesquely carby, but you know.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if you're eating pizza, you're already in for all the carbs, so you know.
Oh God, it's 1-to-1.
Boy, he just doesn't quit, does he? I wonder what boss fight has the most individual phases.
Oh, I'm sure there's some JRPG where a boss has like 12 phases or something.
Let's see.
Bam!
Nice. Final Fantasy's up there.
Punches
You
him into
got
the
it.
sky.
All right. Oh, that's very satisfying. Boom.
Take this.
See, this is how you finish it. This is how it works. This is what we all have been wanting.
The crumbling tower of pizza.
Oh, is it another...
Somebody was saying earlier about how the war feels like the Metroid escape sequence. No, this is the Metroid escape sequence.
Yeah.
I'm back. What did I miss?
We beat the boss.
Ah.
We pile drived him so hard that we cracked the entire tower, and now we have to escape before it falls apart.
So epic. It was everything you could possibly want. You've heard 15 of 20 times.
And now we're also picking up our friends as well on our way out.
The load-bearing boss.
And are you ready to do just every mechanic?
No.
Oh, it's fake Peppino. I guess he's coming with us as well.
Along with Jetpack Santa?
Oh my god, Miller. I'm looking at this Ritual Neo's face tracking. Let me just link you this. This is cool. Because you gotta see this. This shit's crazy.
I mean, I've seen what
bananas.
those things look like. I've worked on some of those systems. More with body tracking than face tracking, but it's a similar kind of thing.
Body tracking, you say?
Yes, we had to allow people to do jumping jacks so that we could sell a credit card. Truly, I was a proud time of my life.
I can think of so many more interesting scenarios involving jumping jacks.
Stoker.
Yes.
How do you get on it? How do you get on the sausage?
How do you get on the sausage? I forget how to get on the sausage.
Chat, help.
Help
Chat,
get on the
please
sausage.
explain how Rick gets on the sausage. And remember, this is Twitch.
Yeah,
Fedra
grab
says
attack,
action.
that's right.
grab the sausage and
Okay.
attack it.
Grab the sausage and then you can mount it.
Grab the sausage firmly, and then run with
It
it.
works completely different from every other mechanic.
Mount that spicy sausage.
Bugs, but you know what to do.
Oh, you gotta ride the rocket all the way back and forth. Oh, now the noise is with us as well.
Oh no.
Ritual Neo uses something called Face Motion 3D plus something else called VC Face.
Your face.
That is so fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, we're living in the future, man.
No, I just...
Didn't want me to do this.
Nice nachos!
Macho Nachos.
Did you just get kicked by a cow?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Hey, I've been kicked by a cow. Can I go home?
Oh, never mind.
The utter madness of this game. It's been a long time since I've seen this much unadulterated chaos on a video game screen.
Run, Peppino, run! You're almost there!
Yeah.
Oh,
Get to spare.
oh, dippity dang.
Woo!
Wow. Well, actually, maybe get that too.
So that's the quote-unquote bad ending, is that the custodian is sad, or the janitor is sad.
Is the good ending like 100%?
It's, you have to collect all the things that were in the janitor rooms.
Oh. Damn. Wow. Oh, this must be all the patrons. Or, yeah. Or backers, maybe. Names. What are these?
Dr. Water. Duckington.
Dr. Lugawi.
There was one that was like,
Exaladologist.
there was one that was like all balls match at something.
Farts and Cash. Faux Mom.
Vidal Parto.
Gangsta Luigi 2077. Great Nipple
God.
Nights. Ham the Man. Hard Sonic Storm. I was here. Jasper. Javoli Ravioli. Ravolini. Whatever. Justin Fox. Furry!
Cornflakes, KHRNE.
Larger than average dragon. Double furry.
Lily the Magic Dragon.
Or
Triple furry. Triple furry.
Lunarman.exe. Oh, somebody from the Battle Network series.
Circle, you can only be triple fur if you have like a fursuit for your fursuit.
Mythic.
Mime control. Always amuses me when we see these names, and then there's just occasionally like Nathan O'Brien.
Yeah. Joe Smith. Peppino's location. I'll just
Pig feeler.
That was just
Pig feeler.
Cookie.
Rabbit fang. Real American.
Rad Scorpion docks commissions.
Scub the snow. Sin biscuit.
Sir Coolsville.
Spaghetti Man.
Focus.
Pookas Pookas! Super whatever, man.
Taco Town.
The Creepix.ite.
Tom Nook.
Unfunny skeleton.
Orion.
Vader Mail Kid.
Wario.
When you can't think of a name.
And something in Korean. And something in Russian.
Oh my god, there's more.
Oh no.
Bastard 03.
Bruh.
Box Man.
Colonel
Chungus.
Noodles. Chungus.
Chungus. Big Chungus.
Dr.
He's Big
Decay.
Chungus.
Eggy the Fried Egg.
El Hombre Thick.
Claire the Hedge Cat. Furry. A Blank Space.
Hotel Mario Lover?
Insert a funny name.
King of the Duck Bunnies.
Jimmy John James.
Just a red cultist. Okay.
Another Flumpy clone. Blue Honor Computer.
Millions of skeletons.
That's a lot of skeletons.
No.
It's not as many as 6 billion demons.
True. Pixel Fox.
P.
Rick.
Was it you?
No.
Sam loves ham.
Grotor the
Boss.
Great.
Strong Goose.
Steve the Proto-Gen. Okay, that's really on the nose.
Oh no.
Dab King.
Morphe. Frocto.
They have like
Cheapo.
10,000 backers or something.
Apparently, not a rocket scientist.
Rippy Rabbit. Spooth
But
Cow.
each of these lists is getting shorter, so.
Those higher tiers. Made with Fmod. I've never used Fmod in any of my Unity projects. I wonder what their terms are that they have to have their logo or name in like every opening
like a-
crawl or credit sequence.
Is it a plugin or something?
Yeah, it's an audio management thing.
Okay.
It's like the you don't want to use the audio systems that are in Unity themselves because they're not that great. They barely suffice. Fmod is a much more advanced suite of audio tools.
Uh-oh,
hang on,
Pepino's
hang on,
final
hang on.
judgment. Oh, come on, make it to 69. Damn!
Wow, only 2/3? That's the one.
That's the one. By the way, you have to get to like 95% before it's like, that's okay. Because it goes up to like, I think like 130 or 140%.
This game is impressive. It's a work of art.
This is, yeah, this is definitely something.
It is a thing that exists.
Of all the video games that I've ever seen, this is definitely the one.
This is definitely the video game that was.
The video game that was, that is, that shall be.
I need some kind of mental palate cleanser after all of that.
Nope, none for you.
All right, fine.
Let's just look at Jenna for a bit.
Oh yeah.
Just admire her.
okay. Like you got to twist my arm. All right. Okay. Catch us next time for something that's probably not going to be Pizza Tower.
Unless it is. Who knows?
Yeah. It's always Pizza Tower now. It's always been Pizza Tower. Okay. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good
everybody.
night, everybody.
Night night.